Dragon Riders are taking over the air right now in Clash of Clans. Lately in Clash of Clans, Dragon Riders have been absolutely dominating air attacks. They're fast, they hit hard, and they're making a lot of bases look easy. So in this video, I'm going to show you how strong they really are, how people are using them, and why they might be one of the best air strategies right now. Let's get into it. Dragon Riders and this guy is pretty good. This army has been solid for me throughout the recent weeks in especially in CWL and in Legends. But we're gonna jump straight into it. I made a change. I took out 2 totems and I added a revive spell. So let's see how the attacks go, and hopefully we do well in the video. As always, that is the goal. So what you want to do is you want to look for some great value, and for me, honestly, right now, the great value that we can get is the monolith at the back end of here. We're gonna overgrowth the air defenses, so we're just gonna jump straight into it and see how we can do. We're gonna use some of these totem spells, invest on the RC just to keep her from dying, just like this. Get that all going over there, and of course what you want to do is 1 Inferno Dragon at the end just to help. Let's do another one as well, just so that we can help the RC take on the king. And nothing's taking on the king with the RC, but we're gonna pop her ability, and then the queen on the other side. Go like that, get our beloved siege barracks over there. Nice. Now once the funnel's set, we're gonna put all the dragons on this side, and we're gonna see how deep they can go into the base, which we ideally want. Let's try and keep the RC and that all alive over here. Okay, there we go. Now we can get the rest of the troops in. Don't forget the minion prince, and then we've followed up by the rest of the Inferno Dragons, and so far we're looking pretty decent. Let's actually distract over there. Reason for that distraction is we want to keep the armies from early minion prince ability. Sorry, want to keep everything still alive at the back end. Now sometimes I think maybe that this army can deal with something like the minion prince or the what you call it, a poison spell, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. So what you can do is, as you can see, we get this all down. Warden has gone down, unfortunately, but what we can do is we can overgrowth here, keep everything over here alive. We still got our revive spell. Let's get it down over there, keep that alive. Was the minion prince the best choice? I'm not too sure about that, but so far, if I had the dragon duke, obviously the dragon duke would have been a better option. And we're going to end off at a 70%. Not the best, but also not the worst. It's not a 1-star. So maybe we can relook at how we can improve on this attack. So this is what we can do in the second attack. So I'll see you guys in that second attack. Second attack, we ended off with a 70%. Not the best, not the worst either, but we're going to try and see if we can 3-star. That's the goal in Legends, especially just to try and keep everything alive, is to try and 3-star. And of course over here I'm going to use the RC on this side, get her going down first. We will use her the totem spell right about now. She's going to have to deal with all of these the heroes, but that's not the end of the world. She will probably die here, and we will look at releasing her. Now this is why I said maybe it would be a good idea to use a poison spell in, and I forgot to add the poison spell. But anyway, we're going to set up the funnel, and hopefully we can do a lot better than what we're currently doing right now. Okay, nice. We can set up the rest of the full army to come in from this side, and the rest of the troops at the back. Now yes, we will have to deal with the the enemy CC, but that's fine. We are looking pretty good over here, so let's just distract these guys over there. Enemy RC being taken down. Okay, we can pop the let's actually pop the minion prince ability as well. We get him going in this side. We can overgrowth the back end over here. We can distract over there. We can revive the RC because everything else seems to be up and running. Excellent work. This is going a lot better than previously. Oh, never mind. RC just died. It was going well up until that point. but let's just try and keep all these things alive, especially the air troops. So any air defense that we have, we're just going to totem spell near there and keep it alive and running. Our minion prince just died thanks to the fire spitter, and our warden is going to die also to the fire spitter, but we still have our queen alive, and hopefully she can get some damage done. Unfortunately, the expo over here might do a lot more damage than expected, and we still have a queen up, so maybe reviving the RC wasn't the best option, but it was still a option nonetheless. But luckily we don't have to worry about the fire spitter. It shreds now since it's got its level upgrade. As you can see, it absolutely destroyed all the heroes, and the queen's about to die right about now, and we still got 1 minion prince. So 85% is not the best, it's also not the worst. Maybe I prematurely, well, no, I wasn't watching my RC, so I didn't put the totem spell down away to protect the RC like I was supposed to, and the ricochet cannon just absolutely melts the RC at this point. So it's one of those things. Last and final attack. Can we get that 3-star? I don't know. Stay tuned, and hopefully we do. I'll see you guys then. Great. Third attack. So again, still using the same army. Need to improve. That's the whole point of Legends. So maybe timings of the spells will be a little bit easier. And RC for this is looking not the best and not the worst either. We got an RC. Yeah, I think no, that's gonna be a little challenging, but what we can do is we can go RC on this side, see what damage we can inflict from her, see what all she can do. We can get the Inferno Dragon on there, get that going. All right, nice. Scattershot goes down. That's actually pretty awesome. Queen RC went down there. Let's go like whoopsie daisy. Yeah, let's just keep it all distracted over there. Nice, excellent. And we can send in our Dragon Riders from this side and get everything in over here. Try and keep the queen alive while she clears out this part over here for us. Excellent work. Get that there. Minion Prince once turns. I think we'll pop his ability now. Actually went exactly where I needed it to go. We got the miner in over there. That's gonna be rough, I think. Let's just overgrowth over here. Get distraction over there. Excellent. We can revive the RC over here. Queen is still alive, which is great. Keep that distracted over there. Keep that distracted over there. Okay, Minion Prince. Where's the Minion Prince? Why is the Minion Prince not on a town hall? Okay. Alright, looking good. Okay, Minion Prince is down here. Let's keep this last totem spell for this compartment down at the bottom. We need to try and keep everything alive like this. Excellent. RC. We got enough power for this last base. So this, I'm comfortable in saying that this is a decent 3-star. Minion RC is dead. We still got to deal with the enemy Minion Prince, but our queen is still up. We got enough Dragon Riders to take care of these last few defenses, and there's a 3-star with the Minion Prince remaining. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the other videos that YouTube recommends, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Cheers. Clash with that's the name, you know. If you like the show, hit the sub before you go.